For me, I've had experience. I'm like, oh, you want to Wayne?
Oh man. Sometimes I have given out my
This concept of I get you better.
Yeah, I remember that girl.
Consist of $10 coming on the cash app.
Most women were really out of the women's league. For the only thing that kept a woman in a league was because she looked a little cute and she might suck a dick. That was it. At least 85% of men who have approached 100% of women were out of the women's league for real. Like on some real shit, not just looking cute for that 5 minutes, but on some real, like on character levels, intellect levels. The man's out of her league.
What up? 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 We back. We back. Hit the like button. The more you hit the like button, the more new people come in the stream. Yeah. If you want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or Super Chat, Super Sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. I don't know if I just said that already, but whatever. Let's get into it.
Experiences where men are like, yo, for me, I've had experiences where men are like, yo, I'll cut it all off. For me, I've had experiences where men are like, yo, I'll cut it all off. Basically, just by saying like, oh yeah, I deal with other women, but what you trying to do? Because I like you, I like your vibe, I like how this is going. Like,
modern day Cinderella theory, though.
Yeah, are you
I mean-
expecting a man to not have any other women when you go out on a date with him?
I mean, well, that's a different situation. If he's dating you and also dating 4 other people, I'm not saying that those people existed already or he had something going on. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, it's like, I'm talking about like a bachelor kind of.
I'm saying you meet a man, right? You're interested in him. You guys go on a first date. You don't want him to tell you that he's currently seeing other women. You don't want him to tell you, or you do want him to tell you?
Trick question?
no,
No.
he needs to
No,
tell
direct
you.
question.
Do you want to know if, look, Amanda,
If you don't,
If I go on a date with anyone I just met, that has to be because he pursued me.
he
That's
pursued
one.
you. Okay.
So if you pursued me, there should be nobody else.
What?
That's just for me. I don't want you to take me on a date for you to be like, I'm dating other people. And because for me, that's what are we doing this for then?
So
Yeah. Well, men are doing it to get laid. Men date to get laid. There's no getting around that. And if we like you on the back end after getting laid, then we might, try to make something official. But we all know these women want Mr. Point 5. So for these women to expect that there's going to be no other women in the picture with the most desirable men on the dating market is absurd. Just like I think it's absurd for a woman to be married to a NBA superstar and expect him to only have bedroom fun with her and he on the road all the time. Like, come on, you knew what you signed up for. I can't believe there were other women. Stop it. Just stop it. Women women want the most rare man on the dating market to meet them and go on one date and be head over heels in love with him and cut off every other chick he was talking to. It just don't work that way. No man is coming on a date with a woman talking about, I'm talking to 5 other women. He's gonna look. A lot of guys are gonna say what they need to say to get what they want. Point blank, period. And let's be real, these women on this panel are both over 30 minimum. If they were so great, they still wouldn't be on the dating market. If 0.5% men or top 10% men wanted them or saw value in them with all the men that I'm sure they dated since they were 15, they wouldn't still be on the dating market. So this hypothetical guy that we're talking about, he's gonna do the same thing every other top tier dude has been doing since 15 with you. Point blank, period. Y'all not y'all. Let's continue.
Like, I'm dating other people. And because for me, that's what are we doing this for then?
so then you guys should talk for a while before going
on a
out.
date.
There should be a talking. There should be a talking stage.
Yeah, you don't even got to go to dinner with him. He could tell you that over text.
Right.
No, there's no going out.
not even
There's,
text,
there's,
but-
there's 1 hour phone
Conversation.
calls.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, what up? What are you doing? I'm checking up on you. What's up? What's up? Boom. Hey, let's get on the phone. We on the phone for an hour. We haven't gone out yet because we need to establish that,
Right.
and that could be a month of us just talking before we go out.
And even with you guys talking, he could figure out if you were going to put up with that nonsense just through the conversation. Because if you guys are talking for like an hour a day, whatever the case may be, you're like, I'm not even going to bring this bullshit to her. And he's probably feeling you because he's wasting that time
And
talking to you.
that's exactly how I feel. If you like me, If you want me,
Mhm.
don't bring no bullshit to me. I don't want no drama. I don't want you having to choose if I'm gonna, continue to be talking to you or if I'm gonna go with whatever connection I have, or I don't do that here.
Okay, so are you gonna make it clear to him at this point too that, oh, I'm not talking to any other guys. I'm cutting off all the guys that was in my phone? Because they always talk about what the responsibility of the man is. They never talk about what the responsibility of the woman is. Because we know you got dudes on deck too. So how do that work? Yeah, they don't want to dive into that. Look, if we ain't in a committed relationship, I'm single. And I'm not gonna tell you what other chicks I'm talking to, and you're not gonna tell me what other guys you're talking to. Point blank, period. So let's not play that game. Yes, if he's tall, handsome, and charismatic, he got other bitches on his line. And you'll be a damn fool to think otherwise, or you'll be a damn fool to think I'm so special. They want to feel special, but they're not. Especially if they're still single on the dating market over 30. You're not special. Nothing about your personality is gonna make him cut off his roster. Nothing about your poontang is gonna make him stop effing other chicks. You're not relationship material. The time a woman got a blonde baldy and on a podcast, she's not relationship material. I don't know why these 304s don't think that Chad and Tyrone can smell them from a mile away. When I say smell them from a mile away, look, he know a 304 from 100 yards. I don't even know if that's far away. I don't know. I'm just talking. But y'all know what I'm saying. He's been through this cycle over and over again since he was 15. He was on the high school basketball team. He was the man back then. He's been through this same routine time after time again. He know you not relationship material. And let's be real. The men that these type of women are attracted to, they don't got to take them on no date, and they don't got to talk on the phone with them for no hours. But by the time these type of women are 30 and over, they know by this point the type of guys I'm attracted to are never going to take me serious, and the guys who want to take me serious, I'm not attracted to. They've realized it at this point, but they stuck in the loop. There's nothing else they could do about it. They stuck in that I don't want to settle loop, but the most attractive, charismatic men on the dating market keep playing me. So what do I do? Just go on podcast and complain about it? What we looking like? What we looking like? What we looking like? Oh shit, let me cut the stream on. Shout out to the 18 people watching. Oh shit, we just got a oh shit, we just got a donation and I missed it because I ain't even had a stream up. Shout out to Ripside. He just donated $15, so we on for 2 hours. That's what's up. Um let me hold on. This for you, Ripside.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
Um, boy. I forgot what I was even saying. Shout out to Ripside. Um man. Tell the woman would rather tell them. I'm lost. Shout out to Cool J. Shout out to X. Okay, who is ALSYED? Can you give your gender, age, and relationship status? Ally, Ali. Can I call you Ali? Ally, Ali. I'm lost. Help me with your name, please. I'm gonna call you Ali until further notice. Fuck it. Let's get back into it.
Talking to you, or if I'm gonna go with whatever connection I have, or I don't do that here.
So in your case, I guess I see
I'm
like
strict.
That's-
Yes, I am.
That's
You
not
would-
even strict. It's like, do you know what a man is? A single man does?
okay, maybe my idea of dating in 2025 is unrealistic, I guess, and that's why I'm single, because I don't want that drama. I want someone who's
Get that.
completely single.
Mhm.
I'm single. I'm not talking to nobody. I want you to come same way.
But y'all want him to be the man though. You want AI to be single in his prime. That's never gonna happen. Like, I'm just using that as an analogy. Man, AI was running through hoes in his prime. They want a AI in his prime type to be single. That's like asking a supermodel to be single. She always out and about, mingling in places, with millionaires and this high status man and that high status man. But yeah, I want my supermodel girlfriend and I had no mail numbers in her phone when she come through the door on our first date. Are you slow? You gotta be slow. The type of men that y'all go after is never gonna be bitchless. Ever. Top 10% men are never single. And let's be real, even when they are, they ain't going after a THOT like you. Hey, listen to me. By the time a 35 plus year old top 10% man is single, he's single for a reason. He either has sworn off women for anything serious for the rest of his life, or, well, yeah, he's either, how can I put this? He either not dating at all or he just on some player type stuff. By the time he 35 and a top 10 percenter and single. You see what I'm saying? And even if he is single and looking for a wife, you don't make that cut. So the only dudes, and let me say this. What up, Sheila? What up, Sheila? Let me say this. Well, I'm really gonna repeat myself, but I'm gonna elaborate. By the time a top 10% man is single at 35, he's either a player for life or swore off dating due to his bad experiences or whatever. Or if he is a 35 plus top 10% man and looking for a serious girlfriend or wife, he's not even going to entertain these two women on this show because he know what they are after talking to him for 30 seconds. He ain't going to get the number or nothing. So by the time a man is top 10% and meet their looks requirement and all that, he's going to be the player type. Because the top 10% men who looking for a wife, he's not even going to get your number. So look, so am I pronounced Ali? Is it Ali? I mean, I guess that is Ali. 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 Okay, please, Ali, if I'm saying it right. Correct me if I'm not saying it right. Well, I am saying it right. Ali is Ali. Can you give your age, gender, and relationship status? Or you can tell me to go fuck myself. Let's get back into it.
Single thing. I'm not talking to nobody. I want you to come same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's so crazy? I was on 22 at the cigar spot, just chilling, and then there was a lot of these older ladies there, and they were divorced, and they started talking, but they said something that I thought was really interesting. They were just talking about how much their experience has been so bad. They said, I guess the men that they're dating, the question they all now ask is, "Are you single?" And then the person is supposed to say, "Yes, I'm single."
Mm.
Is there anyone that thinks they're in a relationship with
With
you?
you. That is a great question, though. It is.
My gosh. This is what it is, and I can't remember if I said this already. These women want elite men, but they don't want to have to compete for them because they all feel they so special. So they just feel like I'm me. That's why I should get a 0.1% man, just because I'm me. That's all. I ain't competing with none of these other such and suches. I'm me. Nobody cares. Okay, Ali lives in Pakistan. Um, whatever. Let's get into it. Anything great in this life, you're gonna have to compete for. Anything top tier in this life, you're gonna have to compete for. But woes don't understand that concept because they spent their whole life just getting stuff because they're girls. And then when they realize they gotta compete for what they really want, they just get mad and give up and say, I ain't putting up with this BS. That BS is just life. But y'all live in an alternate universe.
It is a great question, though. It is. Because like,
Niggas be lying.
there's
Right.
like
It's true.
it's like,
true.
oh, I'm single, but I'm talking to somebody,
Mhm.
or I'm in a situationship. Like, there's just so many different ways to spin it these days.
But I also feel as though people have so much going on that you can almost tell right away. I can tell very quickly if a man has too much going on. Even like me
Female-wise?
and like my mom, yeah, like if you have a bunch of other stuff going on, like your movements, your patterns, like I can pay attention to somebody's pattern. Like even like me and my mom were having a conversation about a date that somebody went on or hung out with, and it was just like, okay, everything was cool. And then the person can't where are the phone calls in between certain times? Where are the, why I never seen you, why we never FaceTime and why you in the room about to go to bed? Like,
Yeah, home with
why
his
is it always
wife.
exactly? That's what I'm saying. Like, why that's sus. So
But look, but that's the stage you're at in your life right now. You've been on the dating market. She's at least 30. She's been on the dating market for 15 years. That's the elephant in the room. Why y'all ain't with somebody already? Why have y'all been failing on the dating market for 15 years? Y'all ain't bad looking. Y'all ain't fat. What's the problem? What's the problem? Y'all had every option in the world for 15 years. I mean, look, I'm just going to say it again. There's plenty of men looking for a decent woman on the dating market at all ages. But these women aren't decent women, and they're not attracted to decent men. And the men they are attracted to aren't decent men, and they going to keep pros on deck for the rest of their life. And they going to keep lying to you dingbats and playing you dingbats cuz honestly that's what you deserve cuz you've been curving respectable good men for going on 20 years. So this is what y'all deserve. Getting played by these guys. Y'all earn this treatment. And I don't wish anything better for you romantically. I hope you find peace. I hope you excel in other areas of your life. But I don't want you to have success in the dating market because all you're going to do is ruin a good dude. This fairy tale you got in your head is never going to happen. How many decades got to go by before you get it?
Home with
Why
his
is it always
wife.
exactly? That's what I'm saying. Like, why? That's sus. So it's like a lot of times you can already tell if somebody is, has baggage or
I
is
don't
serious.
know. You might not want to know, but interesting enough. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys think that you could keep somebody on the phone in an interesting conversation for an hour?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
3
I'd like to talk
hours.
on the phone for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours, easy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you could for a whole hour?
Yes.
When's the last time you was on the phone with somebody that I'm talking about talking stages,
Yeah, just
dating stages.
giggling, kikiing.
I mean that I feel
Especially
like
if they're
that's
out of
what
state.
the
If they're out of state,
stage
easily.
is. Talking stage is easily being on the phone for hours.
Right.
Butterflies and lies.
That's when y'all both got that. That's when y'all both have that feeling though.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is, you're both putting your feelings out there, your experiences, your situations, and then and just think about it. A lot of us will get on the phone with our little thing, yeah, and then we're telling them like try not to do this, but you're telling them like, yeah, this is what I've experienced or this is what I've been through. And you're just basically putting your side out there as to why you're single or why, or what you like.
That early?
I said, I try not to do this. But
Exactly. But it's like you can't help it. 'Cause
Yeah.
You want to just, let's spill it all. Like, let's tell everything.
It is so weird.
And see, let's talk about this. Yeah. None of that is gonna sound good to a man. That's why they still single. One of the many reasons they're still single. Look, these women have been around the block 10 trillion times. These little cute young girls, they be getting around at 12 and 13. You'd be blown away. You would be blown away. And it's nobody manipulating them. They're going out searching for the mischievous. Okay, I ain't gonna use that word. Look, they're going out there looking for some trouble to get into. These little fast ass 12 and 13-year-old girls, they out there looking for D. They playing games, they setting motherfuckers up, they using dudes, they figuring out how to get money from grown men. They done been around the block. By the time they 18, they got body counts of 20 and 30 sometimes. It sounds shocking, but we live in a new age. It is very easy for young girls to get around. These chicks on this podcast, I've been watching this podcast for years. Like, but the point I was gonna make is this. These two girls on this podcast, or women, they're headed towards ma'ams. These two ma'ams on this podcast here, they done met every type of dude. They done had a talking stage with every type of dude. Tall, handsome, good dudes. Tall, handsome, bad dudes. Basketball players, entertainers, UPS guys, bikers. They didn't talk to a little bit of everything. Like I said, the whole spectrum, good, bad, middle, everything. Emotionally intelligent, emotionally unintelligent. They didn't had a little bit of everything, and they still single. So nothing that she's gonna say on that conversation, talking about this all I went through, nothing is going to intrigue a man from that conversation. Nothing that she's gonna say while talking about all she went through for the past 15 years is gonna make him say, "Oh yeah, this wifey right here." See, once they get 30 and up, they don't have anything to say to try to justify the results of their lives up to this point. You see what I'm saying? Like when they 24, 25, they could still kind of just say, "Oh, I just been focusing on school and, these dudes don't want nothing serious." I mean, you can still find some excuses to make if you 25 and single, 26 and single. But once you get like 30 and you fit and kind of cute, men want answers, like some serious answers now. When you was in your 20s, they let it slide, wouldn't push that much. But at 30, motherfuckers is pushing. Like, why you still single? Especially with all this RP content out now. Men are pushing. So they can't wiggle out of it. They can't wiggle out of accountability. So they end up just being real and just saying, "Yeah, I went through this, I went through that," and then they run the man off. Just silly to try to take a woman serious over 30 for more than just a live out girlfriend. It's a silly thing. She's not a good woman at that point. I'm sorry. If she's single over 30, if her husband didn't die or something crazy like that didn't happen, the general rule is there's always exceptions to the rule, but the rule is if she's single over 30 and she ain't a widow, she's not a good woman romantically. Fucking period. It's literally that simple. I'm not talking about the exceptions. I'm talking about the rule. That is the rule. There's no getting around that.
Bit, 'cause
Yeah.
you want to just let's spill it all. Like
Uh-huh.
let's tell everything.
It is so weird because it's like I don't want to do this, but sometimes you get like
Comfortable.
you get comfortable. You in these conversations and you get to know someone. You don't really want to like, like this is what I got going on, or this is what I had going on, or yes, I'm single, but this is what the situation was.
It's
You
still
know,
selective though, because you're not saying everything.
yeah, you don't gotta say everything.
But so that means the part that you're selecting to give, why don't you just select not to give that part too?
Because he made her feel comfortable on the phone.
And she's just letting it.
Yeah, if you think about nowadays where everything is on an app or something, there's like no connection. Having somebody just talk to you and just continuously get deeper and deeper with you, then that's moisture right there. That's
Yeah, and then them gassing you like, yeah, that's crazy. Like I would never gassing you
That's
like,
what it is like about the beginning, because it's like
yeah,
it's like no judgment because you guys are all like lovey-dovey at the beginning. So
yeah. Whole time he's a
actually,
maniac.
it's more so that you appreciate all of like the truth coming
Mhm.
out just voluntarily at the beginning rather than like
And feeling like you're on the same page with somebody for a moment in your life.
right.
And it's
Okay, let me say this. Look, at a certain point, you got to just ride out with a motherfucker. We all got three major flags. We all got three major red flags that somebody could use to say, I don't want to be with this person. You just got to pick which ones are absolutely deal breakers. At some point, you got to just pick a motherfucker and love the funk of that motherfucker, like Chris Rock say. You got to love the funk. You got to love the crust of a motherfucker, flaws and all. So if a woman gets to 30 and can't even say that she's ever been in a 5-year relationship consistent, I ain't talking about on and off situationships. I'm talking about we made it official, February 3rd, 2020, and we moved in 2021, and we still together in 2025. No breaks or nothing. They've been dating this one and that one and that one and this one for 15 years and can't even say they ever had a 5-year relationship. At that point, you're not relationship material, you're not loyal, you might be slow. I mean, how long is your picker gonna be off before we say, okay, you slow now? Your picker been off for 15 years. Now it's just mental disability.
continuously get deeper and deeper with you, then that's moisture right there.
Yeah, and then them gassing you like, yeah, that's crazy. Like I would never gassing you
That's
like,
what it is like about the beginning, because it's like
yeah,
it's like no judgment because you guys are all like lovey-dovey at the beginning. So
yeah. Whole time he's a
actually,
maniac.
it's more so that you appreciate all of like the truth coming
Mhm.
out just voluntarily at the beginning rather than like
And feeling like you're on the same page with somebody for a moment in your life.
right.
And this is because he ain't hit yet, by the way.
Yeah, but
Part of it. Not
Maybe.
it's clarity.
I mean,
it's
either
like-
way, it's the beginning. Whether
Yeah,
there was
I mean-
smashing or no smashing,
But what's happening at that time? What are we really doing?
trying to connect. That's what
Is that what it is?
I think people are always attempting to start a relationship. It gets tricky once you, I mean, I don't know, but I don't know what type of men y'all are. I don't know. I just know I always say this, guys. I just sent you a post about this. I know what type of men I'm into. I don't need the nonchalant. I need you to be like, yo, Jada, you the one. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm into that. I'm into that. Let me know I'm that girl in your eyes. So from just
You did.
from
That's-
jump
Now just.
from jump, I'm eliminating all that other
But
extra
you want a man
stuff.
to be obsessed with you.
Absolutely. Told you. I'm not doing nothing
And
else.
if you're not, what are we doing?
No, I'm not doing nothing else.
What
And
are
at the
we
end of the day, I'm
doing?
not saying that I don't like you just as much or like a lot, but I'm not doing all of that other. You want to be on the phone with me. You want to spend time. You want to do these things.
The problem is you guys want a man to be completely obsessed, but then that means you're gonna have to test him all the fucking time.
No, I don't want you to be completely obsessed. I just want you to show proper interest and effort. There is a difference. There is a difference. I love effort.
If a man's giving you a lot of attention, right? A lot of attention. Then one day he's fucking busy. He got all this shit going on. Now you're not getting that attention for the day. What you gonna do?
I'm not saying that I need attention all day. What I'm saying is I need effort and I
He's
need.
busy for a couple of days.
Okay, that's
You're not getting
cool.
no attention from him right
That's
now.
fine.
You're not
I
gonna act
understand. No, because there's
Well,
gonna be clarity.
I don't know.
Just a little bit.
I don't
Like,
like
come
the
on.
laughter in the room. I
Thank
think
you,
that
Paul.
you are making us out to be like
I feel like I missed something good. Let's run it back. Sorry, y'all.
Man's giving you a lot of attention. Be completely obsessed, but then that means you're gonna have to test him all the fucking time.
I'm not doing nothing
and
else.
if you're not
No, I'm that girl in your eyes. I don't know what type of men y'all are. I don't know if there was smashing or no smashing.
winning, rather than like
And feeling like you're on the same page with somebody for a moment in your life.
right,
And this is because he ain't hit yet, by the way.
Yeah, but
Part,
you know.
part of it. Not,
maybe.
it's clarity.
I mean,
It's
either
like-
way, it's the beginning. Whether
Yeah,
there was
I feel you.
smashing or no smashing.
But what's happening at that time? What are we really doing?
trying to connect. That's what
Is that what it is?
I think
Yeah.
people are always attempting to start a relationship. It gets tricky once you, I mean, I don't know, but I don't know what type of men y'all are. I don't know. I just know, I always say this, guys. I just sent you a post about this. I know what type of men I'm into. I don't need the nonchalant. I need you to be like, yo, Jada, you the one. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm into that.
Okay, let me ask you something. I mean, she got on 10,000 pounds of makeup, and you could tell she's getting older. But this is an above average looking black woman, I would say. You don't think she's had at least 15 guys this past 15 years who met her looks requirement, who met every other requirement, who was like, look, I'm into you straight up and down, no gray area, and she ain't with none of them. So what does that tell you? She ain't.
Yo, Jada, you the one. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm into that. I'm into that. Let me know I'm that girl in your eyes. So from just
You did.
from jump
Now just.
from jump, I'm eliminating all that other
But
extra
you want a man
stuff.
to be obsessed with you.
Absolutely. Told you. I'm not doing nothing
And
else.
if you're not, what are we doing?
No, I'm
They're not. No, women are not attracted to. Let me. I'm gonna break that down. I'm gonna give the dumb chickenese translation to that. Let me take another bite. So look. Yeah. Do you think the guys who Do you think guys who let them know up front, I'm obsessed with you, I love you, I want you to be my wife, you think those the guys they've been screwing since they were 15? No, they've been screwing the cool, nonchalant guys who act like they don't really give a fuck if she live or die. See, now that they hit the wall, they looking for that sucker to be their retirement plan. So now they want him to be way into her because she ain't gonna be into him at all. He's just a means to an end. See what I'm saying? You see why now it's so important that he's obsessed with her so she can use him and get him to open up his wallet whenever she want and all that? Yeah, because once a woman hit 30, she cannot love you, but she can damn sure use you. Let me find my meme. Let me find my meme.
Once a woman hits 30, she cannot love you. Okay. And the marriage is not because she loves you. Okay. That marriage is for her to show to other people that she could fix her past that she messed up. The only reason she's even existing in the world is because one, she doesn't have the courage to kill herself, and two, people don't want to start problems and just throw her out of a room because she's useless to society. So that's the reason why they kind of just linger around for the next 30, 40 years. Like they really just linger. Like nobody really wants them, nobody really cares about them, unless they're, just get horny for a little bit. And then as soon as the horniness is gone, the woman's off to just lingering around. She just lingers, looking for any spare attention. As soon as you get done having sex with her, leave. You don't take this woman out to movies. You don't take her out to eat. You don't hang out with this woman. The only time you hang out with her possibly is if you go to a bar. Right? Because she's getting ready to get drunk and she's getting ready to take you go home and you're gonna have intercourse with her. That's about the only way I would say to do it. You don't ride bikes with this woman, you don't watch TV with her, you don't talk about nothing, none of that. She has just destroyed damaged goods, and there is nothing a man can do. And she can do one of two things: one, die alone, or two, she can marry a man and resent him for the rest of her life that she has to be stuck with him. Those are the only two ways out.
Absolutely. Told you. I'm not doing nothing
And
else.
if you're not, what are we doing?
No, I'm not doing nothing else.
What
And at
are
the
we
end of the day, I'm
doing?
not saying that I don't like you just as much or like a lot, but I'm not doing all of that other. You want to be on the phone with me. You want to spend time. You want to do these things.
The problem is you guys want a man to be completely obsessed, but then that means you're gonna have to test him all the fucking time.
No, I don't want you to be completely obsessed. I just want you to show proper interest and effort. There is a difference. There is a difference. I love effort.
If a man's giving you a lot of attention, right? A lot of attention. Then one day he's fucking busy. He got all this shit going on. Now you're not getting that attention for the day. What you gonna do?
I'm not saying that I need attention all day. What I'm saying is I need effort and I
He's
need.
busy for a couple of days.
Okay, that's
You're not
cool.
getting attention from him right
That's
now.
fine.
You're not
I
gonna act
understand. No, because there's gonna be clarity.
I don't know.
Just a little bit.
I don't
Like,
like
what
the
you
laughter in the room. I think
you,
that
Paul.
you are making us out to be like
You said obsessed. You want a man to be obsessed with you.
I don't
That's
mean to use that
extreme.
word.
that is okay.
said
Obsessed.
obsessed.
Y'all are
is
being
extreme.
crazy.
Realistically, you guys know what we mean.
Yeah.
I feel like In order for a relationship to truly work, a man needs to like you a little bit more than you like him.
Mhm.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because women leave easily. And that's why 70% of divorces are initiated by women. It the it's the women who need to be obsessed with the man. That's what's gonna keep her there when shit get boring. A man can't lead a woman properly when he's into her more than she's into him. Point blank, period.
Needs to like you a little bit more than you like him.
Mhm.
Okay.
And it's true.
Like you a little bit more how? Like feeling like you're the only one he sees.
No, just feeling as though like
Well, if he actually does like you,
then you're
to
the only
that
one he
extent, you
sees.
are the only one. Like that should be clarified at
Right.
that point. If you like me that much, why are you talking to anybody else?
Like, what
I
are we
should be
doing?
the only one.
'Cause
Okay.
what are we doing? Like,
Yeah. These are really some childish ass conversations. Grow the fuck up. These are teenager conversations. These are 30-plus-year-old women. These are two 30-plus-year-old women having these little girl ass conversations. They still haven't made it past the teen stage of dating. At 32, 34, 35. That tells you everything you need to know about them. A woman who hasn't graduated past high school level dating dynamics by 34 should just be left alone at all costs.
That much, why are you talking to anybody else?
Like, what
I
are we
should be
doing?
the only one.
'cause
Okay.
what are we doing? Like, what is your goal and what is my goal? And I think in the beginning that should be clear. Like, okay, we're dating. Are you talking to people? What are you looking for? Do you believe in marriage? Do you believe in polygamy? What is it that
And when you having all this conversation?
it just comes
In the hour
up?
conversation?
Oh my gosh, y'all!
No, I'm asking. When does it come up?
I don't know. Every date is different. I'm just saying, like, you
No,
can.
we're not on a date. We're on the phone. We're talking.
Okay.
We're not going on a date since Amanda says she doesn't
Okay,
want to
cool.
go on
But
a
I
date
met you.
until the guy's not talking to anybody else.
Okay, well, I met you outside at Starbucks.
She doesn't meet guys at Starbucks.
Sometimes I have given
She doesn't meet men at Starbucks. Like, this is stupid. All right. Yeah, these post-wall feminists cannot be led at this point. That part of them has been effed out of them probably in high school. Definitely before 25. They cannot be led. Yeah. They've been strong and independent for too long. Too many talking stages, too many heartbreaks. They cannot be led. They cannot be a good wife. That's over with.
a man that knows what he wants.
I'm like, oh, you want to win?
A man that knows what he wants.
Thank you.
I never had to say that. I wish I had tried that. I'm looking for a wife.
If we're talking about like what you want in life or what you want in dating, and that's your answer and your approach in dating, like that's cool. That's so sexy to me. If you're just using that as like
Yeah.
a line when you meet me in in a restaurant or something,
You see what I'm saying? He played too much.
See, I would
'cause
think
they be
like,
having lines, they be running lines.
game does run, but I would think if
Let's be real. That game works when they're tall and handsome and got money. Cause that's why y'all not in a marriage already. Cause y'all been letting dudes with looks, height, and money run game on you, get your body, and then bounce. It's been the same story for the past 15 years. Y'all ain't gonna talk about that aspect of it. Yeah, these dudes do got game, and it continues to work on you, and women like you, and that's why you still and that's why you're still here on these podcasts, single and complaining.
does run, but I would think if a man's like, hey, you know what, I want a wife, I would think the only answer that I want to hear back, honestly, for her to say, what kind of food do you like? That's all I want to hear. Ask me what kind of food do I like, because that means you really heard what I said. Because now you're thinking
Because
about
wife
Yeah,
it.
because you got to come
equals
up with, you got to
cooking.
ask like something that
Uh-huh.
a
I
wife would
said
do.
because wife equals cooking.
No, that
No,
means
it's like
you gotta
homely.
take care of me.
Like homely.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going to separate you from the women I've been dating? Like,
Anybody you date could cook.
Yeah, but you didn't ask me what kind of food do I like.
made it like more personal.
You understand what I'm saying? What if I like?
He's telling
That's
you.
sexy. I like
Yeah,
that. I like
'cause
that.
What if I
Mm.
like
Yeah, Amanda.
rice and beans, and you like I don't like rice and beans? We're not gonna work.
You better learn how to make that if you want a
Unless-
a
First
husband.
of all,
I ain't gonna hold you to
that
food.
isn't- first that was Alan. I need to catch myself sometimes when I'm talking to you.
See, that's disrespectful. See, that's disrespectful. She don't even know how to talk to a man. Alan, I need to catch myself. Alan, I need to catch myself sometimes when I'm talking to you. Like she gonna get up and swing or something, or like she got to stop herself from cussing him out. It's just disrespectful. You could tell when women just don't respect men in general. Stay away from women who show a subtle disdain for men. Wife equals cooking. Okay, so what is y'all? Okay, these modern women. These modern women resent the idea of cooking, cleaning, and doing laundry. So why should I marry you? They want to be a wife, but they don't want to do anything for the man other than maybe crack her legs once a month. Like, why would a man make you his wife if you don't really enhance his life in any way? Like, seriously, what are these modern women even offering? Oh, I'm just me. He should marry me because I'm me. I ain't really gonna do much for him, but I'm me. It just really just annoys me, really. Ribeye steak, corn on the cob, and scalloped potatoes with asparagus. That's dope. That's a dope meal. Um, so I mean, yeah, they resent the idea of serving a husband. They really resent the idea of having to be responsible for anything. They want to do what they do. They want to do what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it, but still have a husband and still have all the things they want out of life. They don't want to sacrifice anything, especially for a man. So, Sheila, is everything still going smooth with your dude? Or you can just tell me to go fuck myself. But kind of want to know when you guys become official. Cause how long has it been so far, Sheila? Let's talk about this real quick too. Do women just resent? Women resent the duty of being a wife, but they want to be a wife. You know what I mean? Women want to be the wife, but they resent all the duties that come with being a wife. And they eventually say, "Oh, I'm a slave because I got to do these duties." Oh, that's what's up, Sheila. Oh, snap. That's what's up. That is what's up. I guess congrats. Congrats. Let me ask you this, Sheila, because I don't remember if I ever asked you this. Do you want to get married still, or do you not care? That's what I kind of want to know, Sheila. But anyway, back to these people. Um, I don't think most women honor the duties of being a wife the way that a lot of husbands honor the duty of being a husband. Men take honor in protecting, providing, fixing the refrigerator or whatever. A lot of women don't take pride in cooking, cleaning, and doing laundry because it's not glamorous work. I get it. It don't make them feel sexy and seen. So that's what you signing up for, fellas. You're signing up for a woman who is going to resent the duties of being a wife instead of taking honor in them. She's gonna lie and try to trick you into believing she'll take honor in them, but she won't take honor in them. When the kids are driving us, when the kids are driving her crazy, and you haven't took her out in 2 months, and she got a spare tire, and she smelled bad, haven't took a shower in 3 days because the house been so hectic. She's not gonna take pride and honor in that. And I mean, I get it, but you're signing up for somebody who is inherently gonna resent what she's signing up to do for you and the family for a lifetime. So why get married? I do want to get married again, but I also understand at my age of 46, he may not want to, and that's okay. I went into this with my eyes open. I mean, okay.
I need to catch myself sometimes when I'm talking to you because for me, I don't want it to be a man's job to tell me okay, you're looking for a wife, so I need to take care of you. Let that be on me to feel like I want to cater to you.
Oh my
So what do you
God.
got?
And
I love that me and Amanda are just such different women.
No, you
Because
are.
I don't want to do
tough.
nothing but take care of my home.
and I don't care.
I don't want to go to work.
Just because she doesn't like rice and beans doesn't mean she's not going to make it for you. Because I don't like a
that's-
plethora of things, but I know I'm going to have to cook that
See,
shit.
those are wife traps.
Hey, look, what I just tell y'all. That don't mean I ain't gonna cook it, even though I don't want to cook that shit. You hear the resentment in her voice and her tone, the way she talking? I gotta take care of this nigga when I get home. Who want to marry that? Who the want to marry that? And that's why she's sitting here single. Not only does no one want to marry that, no one wants to even be the boyfriend of that. Dressed like a fucking hooker on a podcast. Yeah, I'll be a feminine good wife when I feel like it. And every year that go by, she gonna feel like it less and less. It's really stupid to marry a woman. It really is. It kind of always has been. I mean, let's talk about it. What? Okay. A woman's favorite part of marriage is the day where she gets to be a celebrity and walk down the aisle and all the attention is on her. Her favorite part of being a mother is the cutesy parts. You see what I'm saying? So when women say I want to be a mother and a wife, they want all the fluffy sides of being a mother and a wife, and they're gonna resent the hell out of all the other sides of it. Just see, I just feel like marriage has always just been a retirement plan for women. It's just always been a retirement plan. It's just been about security. I mean, throughout history, marriage was never really about love per se. It was about coming together with another family and resources.
I know I'm gonna have to cook that
See,
shit.
those are wife traits. See,
I know
those words-
exactly. So you can't tell me I'm not a wife.
those are wife traits. You're thinking like, I don't have to eat it, but I will do it for my husband.
Yeah, I think it's the attention and the
Right.
catering, the care part
I
he
just want to
means.
know how.
Which is
like,
something that I exude, you know, but don't let me catch you trying to tell me that this is something I gotta do.
Exactly. Exactly. Women don't want to have to do anything. Women can't stand the idea of, like I said, duty and responsibility. When it comes to a man, especially. I mean, when it comes to them going to their job and earning money for them to blow on whatever they want to earn money on, well, they don't want to do that either. I mean, nobody really does. Don't let me catch you expecting me to do anything in the marriage. I do whatever I want when I feel like doing it. So basically, she's not dependable to do her duty as a wife. I'll take care of my duties as a wife as long as I feel like it. Just like I'll stay in this marriage as long as I feel like staying in the marriage. Forget the vows I made. Never get into a relationship with a woman who's making it seem like how she feel any given moment is going to dictate how the relationship go. You putting yourself behind the 8 ball as a man. I I think men should tell women up front, your feelings are not about to dictate this relationship. So if you got a problem with that, let's just not do this. If you doing your duty as a wife is going to depend on how you feel at the moment, I don't want nothing to do with this. That's what all men should say.
Tell me that this is something I gotta do.
You know, when
I will do it, but
when I-
don't make me feel like that this is a job.
And the biggest, I'm sorry, Jada.
But don't you want to please your husband?
I will please my husband,
But he's
but I don't want him saying this is what you got to do.
so you'll please your husband on your terms, is what you're saying. No, I'm asking the question because it sounds like you're going to
Very
tell
honest.
you're going to tell the man who you want to marry, who's going to be in your life forever. You can tell me things, but I got to make sure it's my idea. That's what you're saying.
We could do that. We could make,
Actually,
make it feel like your idea.
maybe
Okay.
that's just like when you're already gonna clean the kitchen. Like wash the dishes, and your mom say wash the dishes, and now you're upset because girl, I was already gonna do that.
Sometimes.
Why are you talking to your mother like, girl, I was already going to do that? She's disrespectful. Yeah, why are you talking to your mother or even coming up with a hypothetical situation where you talking to your mother like that? Girl, I was already going to do that. No. Rebellious and demonic.
You're upset because girl, I was already gonna do that.
Sometimes.
I can't wait to see.
I
And
literally,
actually, I don't even have to wash the dishes because that's y'all dishes. But I was going to do that already to be nice, like to be helpful. But you're making it seem like this is my job.
See,
I have issues. Maybe I have. Well, I know I have daddy issues. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is,
Are you
but
able to submit?
huh?
Are you able to submit?
That's all I want to do.
Okay.
Like I told
Hello.
y'all, like we got independent women like Amanda. Like she wants to have run a Fortune 500 company. I don't want to do none of that.
Oh, okay.
I want to have a garden, some chickens. I want to take my herbs off of my balcony and put this nice basil into my homemade pasta. I don't want to.
See, she had every opportunity in the world to get a guy who could have gave her that life. But she's leaving out the part where she want to do that in a mansion. And she want her man to be tall and handsome and charismatic. That's the part she's leaving out of this. I'm just a feminine 1950s housewife and I just want to pick my basil and you had every opportunity to do that for a 70, 80K man. Probably even a 100K man. You holding off for 250K and look like a model and dress in nice suits and fuck like a Greek god. You leaving all that out though.
Nice basil into my homemade pasta. I don't want to do
love that- I would love that
nothing.
as a
I can't
On
do
your
every.
terms.
I want to be completely in.
You.
I want to be completely in a woman's role.
See that? Fuck you. And this is like, if just him saying on your terms make her say fuck you on a public platform, can you imagine when some real stuff come up in the argument behind closed doors? He just joking around on a podcast. Fuck you. And see, here's the problem. Men like this, I mean, I'm not saying he should have snapped on her or nothing, but look how he laughed it off. I'm not saying he's wrong for laughing it off, but come on, fuck you on a podcast. The And here's another thing. Women know which guys to pull that F you on. Trust me, women know who to pull it on. She knew he's the type. She knew he was the type to just laugh. It's certain guys that would have gave her a new hairdo over saying that. And she know who those guys are, and she would never say fuck you to them. That's how women got this disrespectful. All this laughing it off we do as men. I ain't saying he should get up and, do something, but you gotta check that. You gotta check that. I think he's like one of the bosses, or I think it's like his podcast or something, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Mm.
I want to be completely in.
You.
I want to be completely in a woman's role. I want to make a house a home.
But you know what he could have did? You know what he could have did? I mean, I ain't saying snap or change the mood of the podcast, but he could have just said "fuck you too" and laugh it off. Yeah, fuck you too, Amanda. Like you got to give some type of pushback, even if playful pushback. Fuck you too.
Completely in a woman's role. I want to make a house a home.
I want
That's
fresh
it.
basil in my pasta.
I'm not trying to have confrontation about nothing.
Jersey?
I'm Beyonce in the Destiny's Child. Let me cater to you. 'Cause babe,
Yeah, right. When she's feeling warm and fuzzy inside. Right. When she's in a good mood. Long as you keeping these bills up in this mansion. Long as you effing me right. It's BS, man. It's BS. And trust me, that femininity fades as the decades progress, trust me, with most women. It's not in a woman's DNA to be feminine for a lifetime. Most of the time. That's the rule. It's just even if she is a good woman, I'm sorry. It's just not in most women's DNA to be feminine for 50 years living in a house with a man. It's not who they are. They get bitchy, controlling, more naggy, more masculine, more aggressive, more confrontational as they age. It's just science. Like I don't got any studies to back it up. Just trust me, bro. That's the study. Because if she listen, if she was one of those rare breeds who are super feminine and this and that, she would have a man. Those type of women don't stay on the dating market. And they damn sure ain't on podcasts talking this stuff. They not on podcasts, period. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, the Destiny's Child. Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is
Well, here's the
showtime.
No, that is my jam, and I feel that song
That's my
very
I don't want to
jam.
do nothing else.
That is my jam.
don't
No,
do
it
it.
is. That is my
I
jam.
want to be a woman because because I can't, like, we're trying to do every role these days.
That part.
Everybody's trying to do every role. I'm not trying to help you build the porch.
Well, men aren't
Okay?
trying to be women, though. That's the difference.
Men aren't?
We're not. Men aren't trying to be women. It's
Yeah,
the
but I
women
think
that are
that's-
trying to step into the masculine roles and not allow us to
That
walk in our
But
purpose.
I don't think it's on purpose. I think it's just that there is a disconnect, and everybody, again, like I told you, everybody has so many options, or people are seeing so much that they're not content on trying to make their situation work. And I think like people are like, I don't know if men have really been committing to women. Let's be honest. Like men have.
Right. No. Men with all the options aren't committing to women. 80% of men will damn near cut off their arm to commit to a pretty woman for the chance to be able to get picked and commit to a pretty woman. But women don't see those men. Like those men are literally invisible to women. So to her, men aren't committing because top 5%ers aren't committing. Because the top 5% are the only men that exist as human in her eyes.
have really been committing to women. Let's be honest. Like men haven't really been.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
Even saying that you want a wife
You're
is
not
crazy.
saying- all right, if a woman says,
No, how he said it. It
No,
was
no, no.
like,
if a woman says, I want to be a wife, she'll tell you that on a date. She'll be like, I want to be a wife. Okay. You're on a date. Yeah, I want to be a wife. Okay. Why don't you ask me, do I want to be a husband?
but that's
That
not
never
happening.
comes up. No.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Because we don't know
there's no,
who you are
I
at the
don't know
moment.
anyone that would say, I want
I
to be a
always,
wife.
I
The
always
conversation is, I date to marry. I would like to be married. Do you want to be married? Like, do you date to marry? It's not that someone's just going to say, I want to be a wife and doesn't ask the man, do you want to be a husband?
Alan hasn't even been like you haven't. What are you even saying right now?
Like, but
You're
no, like,
married. This
why
is
would that
this
be
is
the-
not.
like,
It's
why
from
would
your
that be
studies.
the
Like,
statement that would not be the statement.
why are we even listening to Alan right now? You're good, bro. Like, stay out of this. Like, just stay over there. You're good.
So we shouldn't listen to the man who's been married for years and years. I get it. You could say he's been out of the dating market. He don't know how dating is, but this stuff ain't that complicated. You could be married and figure out this elementary level Let's not take advice from the one guy. I think he might be the one guy on the panel or the one human on the panel who actually is successfully married.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Why are we even listening to Alan right now? You're good, bro. Like, stay out of this. Like, just stay over there. You're good. You've been good for years. Like, this is not even your category. This isn't your era. Like,
But I also
you're
did
out
want
of
to ask,
this.
since you're the only one married on the couch
Mhm.
tonight.
I want to be a husband.
Yo,
I'm gonna try that.
yeah, just try it out.
Are you still working how you're playing that line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I would have bit the bait. Like, what?
Hi, come here.
Yeah. Ro came up to me talking about, yeah, I want to be a husband. Just like that little smirk.
Oh, my
Like-
Practicing
goodness.
because he knows how he's gonna do it.
I do.
I would have been like, what you like to eat?
It ain't gonna be nothing nice. I'll
You
tell
like
that.
you like honey butter on your cornbread?
Yes.
Anyways,
Alright, go ahead.
Alan, I was gonna ask you, what did you expect from your wife before you guys got married?
Um,
And where did your expectation come from?
Ciao.
responsibility. Like, I can't be with somebody who's irresponsible.
Oh,
Like, that's really important to me. And she's a very responsible person. Even though she drives me crazy at times, but she's a very, like, if she gotta go to work, she's going to work. If she could be hanging out, but if she gotta be at work at 6:30, she shows up at 6:30. Like, her responsibilities has always been her priority. And I was like, damn, she's very responsible. Like, you could go far with a responsible person.
Shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You could really build with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I would see that, and I used to be like, damn. You know, I'm like, I like that shit. I like that. And then we had a kid early. You know what I'm saying? And I had girlfriends before, and I remember that. I used to be like, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
Because I could see the issues that could happen.
Mm.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
actually why I've left both my relationships when I felt like this is not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. When I couldn't see this relationship furthering, like I could not see myself marrying this person.
Because you can't see it. You like, and people don't like that part, but I think we naturally know when we
Yeah.
can't see it. Right? That bothered you. But on the other end,
Oh shit! What did he say? They had to cut it out. What the hell did he say?
there's a woman that could be like,
What the fuck did he say? They had to chop that shit.
That part. That's why you gotta let him go and be where he's supposed to be and not
And-
settle.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm not gonna
So they
lie.
did to him the whole marriage.
Mhm.
No, and I
abusing them.
no, I would.
Going
Yeah.
would
like
have
this to
abused
him
them.
every time you walk by.
Women.
No, we would have had to nip it in the bud because I wouldn't have been able to do it. Like, I'm not even gonna abuse you. I'm just gonna be like, this ain't gonna work.
That's abuse.
And I'm not gonna lie. Like, your past relationships, whether they're good or bad, some of them set a certain bar for you.
A new standard, yeah.
Yeah, new standard. And my man, my baby daddy could have made it. We could he was that dude. Just crazy as hell. I'm like, oh, you wanna Wayne?
She a single mom? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah, let's move on. Been on an hour and 20 minutes. Oh shit, we got 34 viewers. That's what's up. Everybody hit the like button. Let's see. I can't take them no more. Let's go over something else. I just can't take them no more. I think that was enough content. I meant to fucking record this episode. Meant to record it, y'all. See, we go over this one.
Can we talk about when a guy makes a girl pay or he doesn't? Can we talk about when a guy makes a girl? Can we talk about when a guy makes a girl pay or he doesn't open the door for her? Can we talk about when a guy makes a girl pay or he doesn't open the door for her? Can we talk about when a guy makes a girl pay or he doesn't open the door for her, or he's just not being a gentleman and he's like, well, you wanted equality. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? We wanted equal rights, like women should be able to vote and stuff.
Vote and stuff. What's the two political parties and stuff? Like the donkey and the elephant or something? Yeah, you should definitely be able to vote. Yeah, right. Once again, if she had to pick never wearing makeup again or the right to vote, which one do you think she's picking? Exactly. You wanted equal rights without equal responsibility, right? Equality when you want it, not when you don't want it, right? Fuck out of here. Equality when it benefits you, right? Fuck out of here.
Equal rights, like women should be able to vote and stuff. What? That's literally it. No one asked to pay for anything. No one asked to open their own doors or carry their own suitcases. Don't be manipulative like that. That's crazy. Don't flip it on us like that. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We wanted to be able to speak and have a voice and get jobs if we wanted to. But please, that argument is so crazy to me. It's really funny. I'm like, oh, you're stupid.
Not dumb as you. Not dumb as you, lady. I mean, yeah, I agree. If you on a date with a bitch, don't pull the red pill shit. Just don't pull the red pill shit at all. We kind of defeat the whole purpose. Like, you trying to get laid, dude. You're not trying to debate a bitch or get her in a gotcha moment. That's the last thing you need to be trying to do when you're on the date trying to fuck a bitch. Just trying to catch her in a red pill gotcha moment. Yeah, please don't do it, fellas.
Really funny. I'm like, oh, you're stupid.
Modern women often expect men to live up to emotional, financial, and behavioural standards that they themselves don't feel obligated to meet. Men are expected to be confident, emotionally available, financially stable, protective, patient, romantic, and consistent all at once, while receiving.
If you appreciate the content, hit up the Cash App and PayPal. The donation's been slow. It is the holiday season, so I understand that. But if you do appreciate the content, I would appreciate it if you hit up the Cash App and PayPal. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. 34 people in the house. I really appreciate that. That's on the upper end of our norm. Um, Follow me on Rumble, link in the description. Or you could just type in Modern Dating Cure on Rumble. Also follow the new channel. I'm only going to be live streaming from this channel. If you want to see my normal videos, go follow Dating Dysfunctions. All you got to do is type in Dating Dysfunction in YouTube, and fuck it, I'll drop the link. Let's talk about her real quick. Definitely not a bad looking woman. I mean, I don't like gassing these chicks, but I could see her in movies. She has actress good looks. I'd give it to her. I'd give her that. I think she's conventionally attractive. But how old would you say she is? She's not young. I know that. I know that. Because this goes back to that thing I said about a woman losing her youthful beauty. Like, she's still beautiful now, even if she's 35 or whatever. Which I wouldn't be shocked if she's 35. She's giving me 35 vibes. But I would say once a woman can't be mistaken for a 22-year-old, she has lost her youthful beauty. If I can't mistake her for being 22, she's not youthfully beautiful anymore. That's my standard for youthful beauty. 'Cause if you have youthful beauty, you should be able to be mistaken for a 22-year-old. Shout out to Waheem, or did I say that right? Wahid. He says it's a difference in a person being totally single and a person single and dating other people. She's single is being deceptive. Oh, I think he's at the beginning of the live stream. Shout out Wahid. Oh yeah, but she can still get every inch though. Let's not get that messed up. But she's a loser. She's a beautiful loser. There is no reason why a woman fit and who look like her should be single. But we know over here on this channel, beautiful women are the most cursed on the dating market. See, let me talk about this. I don't know if I've ever talked about this. 9 in 10 women. I'm not saying she's a 9 or 10, but look, I think she's hot. If somebody said she was a 9, I wouldn't argue with them. So look, I mean, I don't know what she look without makeup, but whatever. Anyway, y'all can fight me in the comment section if you want. Um, let me speak on something real quick. Okay. 8, 9, and 10 women believe they should marry a 8, 9, or 10 man. But women want to date up. So if a woman is a 9, she literally wants to marry a 10. If she's an 8, she wants to marry at least a 9 guy. But what these women don't understand is that 9 or 10 guy would rather marry a 6 if she's feminine, know how to cook, nurturing. See, these 8, 9, and 10 women, they think all they have to do is be hot to marry a hot, tall, handsome, rich man. It don't work that way. A 6 who's actually feminine and humble and willing to put in work in the marriage and relationship is gonna beat out a shallow 10 any day. And that's what these women don't get because they're too shallow. Shallow as a kiddie pool for those who watch the morning stream. Shallow as a kiddie pool. And let me talk about this too. Okay, let's just say it's a 10 out of 10 woman, right? She thinks just looking hot and having a 10 body is equivalent to a man who's tall, handsome, charismatic, successful, emotionally intelligent. You see all the characteristics I named, but she think just being hot is the equivalent to that. It's not. See, you would have to be a 10 in looks, a perfect body, nurturing, feminine, humble, likable personality, easy to get along with. That's the equivalent to that man I just broke down, not just being hot with a tight body. Yeah, they just don't get it. They don't fucking get it.
Leaving very little appreciation or reciprocation in return.
I hate to be that girl, but I do feel sympathy for men because they'll never understand what it feels like as a girl to just post on your Instagram story and you just scroll through the likes and you're like, I'm gonna be okay. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be okay. Maybe some guys like really do get that, but I do think a majority of men miss out on that luxury. And it really is just that. It's like, oh, I have this little thing at my disposal. Like,
But I mean, it's not real. I mean, what is like? I get it, it's some sort of validation, but is it really? A bunch of dudes you either don't like or a bunch of dudes who just want to use you for your body. Why does that make you feel so good when you're having a bad day or whatever? Or you just had a breakup. I mean, I get it. It's dopamine hits, but it's literally valueless. She's basically just talking about being able to post something on social media and getting a bunch of likes to make herself feel better about whatever she's down and out about. I don't think the internet destroyed women. I don't think the internet destroyed women. I think I mean there were always these train wrecks, y'all. Just back in the day, they didn't have the freedom to express how much of a train wreck they really were, if that makes sense. The internet didn't ruin them. Modern times didn't ruin them. They were always these pieces of shit. We just took them off the leash. to be the animals they always wanted to be. If anything, I would just say freedom in general ruined women. Let's just call it that. We're not gonna call it the internet. I mean, the internet didn't help, of course, but let's just say freedom ruined women. It really did. And see, women have freedom in a way that men don't. Men have always been told, you do what you need to do because you're a man. You see what I'm saying? We tell women, just go do whatever makes you happy. You don't have any duty or responsibility to society or the world. Just go find happiness somewhere. Now they say the pursuit of happiness, yada yada yada, in the Constitution or whatever, but that's not how society conditioned men. Oh, just go be happy, bro. Go do something to make you happy. Just go sit in your mom's basement. Go sit in your mom's basement and play video games and jack off all day if that's gonna make you happy, bro. Society doesn't tell men that. Society does tell women that. Go do whatever you want to make you happy. We'll support you no matter what you do. Even if it is detrimental to society, your family, the world, we're gonna support women. It don't go like that for men. Men have rigid standards that we gotta live up to, or everybody call us a weak punk bitch.
On that luxury. And it really is just that. It's like, oh, I have this little thing at my disposal. Like, let me just, hey guys. And it's very charmed life to be a girl. I mean, is it hard? Well, personally, no, not really.
Many women today are so focused on attention from other men on social media that it quietly erodes.
It doesn't add up to anything. Like, okay, you get attention on social media. What? See, she's not thinking about 47 at all, let alone 67. Like, likes on an Instagram story. You can't buy a house with that, bitch. What are you gonna do when the wrinkles start coming in and you're invisible to men? What is your life gonna look like then? She doesn't have enough people coming up to her asking her questions like that.
Their self-esteem and ruins real connections. Instead of being present with the man in front of them, they're chasing approval from strangers. Over time, that habit destroys appreciation, breeds dissatisfaction, and makes commitment feel boring. Attention addiction doesn't build confidence, it drains it.
Facts. Let me touch on that. Whoever she gets married to is never gonna be able to match the dopamine hits of her getting 300 likes on her Instagram story. Even a rich husband, there's nothing he's gonna be able to do to match that, you know, celebrity status, because she's only gonna get older. Let's be real. A woman who's getting this type of celebrity attention, she's not gonna get married a second before 30, 35. And then it's all downhill from there. And guess who she's gonna take it out on that she's getting older? You.
Attention addiction doesn't build confidence, it drains it, and it turns real relationships into background noise.
Do you believe in equality?
Yeah,
So why should the guy have to pay?
because I feel like it's a respectful thing to do. I like that.
Why can't you be respectful to the guy?
I am very respectful to him. I'm giving him my fucking time.
He's giving you his time too.
Okay. And your point?
But so why does he have to pay?
Why can't I want to go into the why can't I like feeling pursued? What's wrong with that?
She wants him to pay because she likes the traditional gender roles, right?
Well, I guess if you want to put it that way, yeah.
But isn't that
like,
antithetical to equality? If you want
No.
equality, you have to have it in all realms. You can't just equality is not a buffet. You don't get to pick and choose.
The double standard is obvious. Women want traditional male behavior, provision, protection, leadership, without wanting to uphold traditional female standards like loyalty, cooperation, nurturing, and exclusivity. They reject responsibility while keeping privileges. They want equality when it benefits them, but tradition when it serves them.
If a man asks you out on a first date and takes you on a first date and then doesn't do any of these things, baby, he is not getting a second date. Firstly, he has to be the one to make the plans himself. There will be none of, so what should we do? Where should we go? What time? Like, basically asking me to make my own plans for the date he's asked me on. Like, no, honey, you are the man. You've asked me on a date. You make the plans yourself. Like, tell me, dress nice, and I'm taking you here. He needs to pick you up and then he needs to walk to your front door, knock on your front door, and then when you walk to his car, he opens your car door for you. There will be no, I'll meet you there, and there will be no,
Like, let me ask you this. See, I mean, she's young and dumb as fuck, but
Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
none of this stuff, relationships aren't really like this. This is dating fluff bachelor shit. Go talk to somebody who's been in a relationship living with somebody for 10 years and ask them how important it is in the grand scheme of their relationship that their husband opens their car door when the fucking baby is crying at 2 in the fucking morning, puking on you. The last thing a couple is thinking about, I hope when we do go out tomorrow morning, he opens my car door. This is fucking stupid shit. These women are retarded. This is not practical everyday life type shit. He better have flowers. He better always walk on the outside of the fucking um what is it, sidewalk and all that shit don't matter when you get into a real relationship in real life and real life starts to kick both of you guys' ass. This is childish shit. See, when they talk like this, you can tell they've never even been in a see when you young, like when you in a relationship at 15, 17, 21, 22. You can think about this type of shit because it's basically just like a fairy. It is kind of a fairy tale in those young ages. It can be. Nothing's really practical. Real life hasn't really hit yet. Y'all both work at the ice cream shop. You know, it can just be cutesy cutesy. Staying up all night. You get off the phone. No, you get off the phone. I mean, that's the kid shit. When you start getting in your 30s and 40s, man, that's a whole different ball game. It's a lot more practical, a lot less romantic. Kids and jobs and appointments, and you see what I'm saying? And see, women want the whole relationship to be that 19-year-old honeymoon fairy tale phase. Once real life start kicking ass, they ready to jump ship. If they feel like they have any opportunity to or they can manage being okay jumping ship.
he opens your car door for you. There will be no, I'll meet you there, and there will be no, hey, I'm outside in the car waiting for you. No, none of that. He needs to actually be good at holding a conversation because the whole point of a date is to get to know someone. So he needs to be showing interest in your life and in you and asking.
Oh, yeah, he needs to hold up a conversation because I'm born as and I can't hold up one. That's why a lot of women put so much emphasis on a man being able to hold up a conversation because they're not going to be able to do it.
So he needs to be showing interest in your life and in you and asking you questions about yourself and like be a bit funny, be a bit flirty, but mainly the point is for us to get to know each other. So if it's literally you asking him all the questions and just like leading the conversation yourself basically and he's not adding any value to it, then he should not get any more of your time because like no, you need a proper man that can hold a conversation. Now, whether or not you want to give him a little kiss at the end of your date, depending on your situation and depending on you, that is up to you. But if he tries to get any more physical with you than just a little kiss, then bye-bye.
Yeah, look, these are the rules for the bitch ass spineless punk simps. The guys who follow all these rules, are these the guys that you think she been fucking since she was 15? Absolutely not. These are the bitch ass simps she's gonna be making fun of on the 2025 Dating Wrapped.
any more physical with you than just a little kiss, then bye bye, he is not serious about you. I can't believe I'm even having to say this, but he needs to pay the whole bill, okay? He has asked you out on a date. He is the man. You have put in loads of time and effort in doing your hair, your makeup, dressing up all nice, maybe even buying a new outfit, and then giving him your time. He needs to be a man and pay the bill. And then at the end of the night, he needs to drive you back home, get out the car, walk you to your door, and make sure you get in safe, and then say goodnight. If he expects you to then make your own way home after the date, absolute goodbye, definitely no second date. If he drives you home, but then as soon as you get out his car, he just drives off and doesn't at least stay and watch you get in the door, he should be walking to your door, but if he doesn't at least stay and watch you get in the door safe, absolute straight away goodbye, no second date. He should be protecting you like a man should. So girls, don't ever settle for less than any of this.
There is a strong sense of entitlement built into modern dating culture. Many women expect men to plan the dates, pay for them, open doors, lead.
Ripside, are you still here, Ripside? Check in if you're still here, Ripside. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna ask Ripside permission to get off 20 minutes early. Shout out Neo. Oh, we got 33 people in here. That's what's up. Everybody hit the like button. If y'all appreciate the content, please hit the Cash App and PayPal at the top of the chat. I'm about to drop them in the live chat. Spread the holiday cheer. Okay. Women ain't worth all that, bro. I mean, if you just want to hold her door, hold her door. But look, by the time he holding on to her every word, trying to check off this checklist, she won't. She definitely won't respect him. By the time he jumping through hoops to check off her checklist, she'll be dry as the Sahara Desert. By the time a guy trying to do all that.
Conversations, regulate emotions, and absorb criticism simply because they're men. These behaviours are framed as bare minimum, even though they require time, effort, money, and emotional energy. What's missing is reciprocity. Men don't feel appreciated for being gentlemen anymore. Paying for dates isn't seen as generosity, it's expected. Opening doors isn't respected, it's demanded. Emotional support isn't valued, it's assumed. When men do these things...
Let's be real. Look, let's be real. This should definitely be this is a deal breaker. If a woman ain't spending money on you, she don't like you. Women spend money on men they like. People spend money on things they like. If a woman got a job and ain't trying to ever spend no money on you, not ever trying to treat you to a date. Well, look, I'll tell you. I'll tell you like this, point blank, fucking period. And this is why I have the whole I have the whole rule about talk to her on the phone for 3 hours before you even take her out on a date, because you're going to eliminate a lot of bullshit by having that rule, and save yourself a lot of time. If a woman, okay, I'll just put it like this. I think a man should pay for the first date, but I don't think you should take a bitch on a date until you talk to her on the phone for 3 hours first. So if she's earned her date, then I think a man should pay for a date, but I think it should be a under $50 date, possibly a under $20 date. $25 to $50 max, 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 max. Max. But I think the next date should be on the bitch. That's my new shit. I courted you. I talked to you on the phone for 3 hours. I paid for the first date. Now show me you like me, bitch. Second date on you. And if a woman, trust me, that'll be the least thing that a woman has done for a guy she liked, pay for a second date. Trust me. She didn't smuggle drugs and some more shit for the dude she really liked before. Least she could do is treat you to a date if she really like you. If a woman say, "Oh no, you're not the guy for me," after asking her to pay for the second date, then you dodged a bullet. Trust me.
Opening doors isn't respected, it's demanded. Emotional support isn't valued, it's assumed. When men do these things, women rarely respond with gratitude or effort of their own. Instead, they escalate expectations. At the same time, many women have become verbally aggressive toward men. Men are shamed for not earning enough, not being tall enough, not being confident enough, not being emotionally expressive enough. While women openly reject criticism of their own behavior, men are told to do better constantly, but women are rarely encouraged to self-reflect. This creates a one-sided dynamic where men are always evaluated and women are rarely accountable.
So today, unfortunately, I got
Okay, is that a dude? That's the vibe I got instantly. Is this a guy? Let's run it back. Y'all can let me know. Hey, one feeling I got, like, nah, bruh. What's up with you, bruh?
Men are always evaluated and women are rarely accountable.
So today, unfortunately, I got ghosted by a guy who I was supposed to meet tonight. We confirmed last night, you know, and he just silently dipped out today. I could sit home, wallow, be a bit upset about it, wonder what is wrong with the dating scene. Or I could get another man to pick me up in his car and take me out to the club. I think I'm going to go with option B. There's never a roster, but there is always a queue. All right.
But look, you still single and you 30 plus, clearly. So this roster and queue shit ain't working out for you. She ain't gonna dive into that though.
Another major issue is dating behavior itself. Many women openly date multiple men at the same time while expecting each of those men to treat them like they're exclusive. Each man is expected to invest emotionally, financially, and attentively, while she keeps her options open. That dynamic breeds resentment and distrust. Men are not stupid. When a man realizes he's one of several options being rotated, he disengages emotionally. He stops taking the woman seriously. Commitment doesn't grow in an environment where loyalty is optional. Dating doesn't fail because men won't step up. It fails because stepping up is no longer rewarded. Until modern women address these behaviors, entitlement, double standards, lack of appreciation, and refusal to self-reflect, men will continue to disengage. Serious relationships require mutual effort, mutual respect, and mutual accountability. Right now, too many men don't see that balance, and that's why they no longer take dating seriously.
So yeah, I don't know what crypto holds. I wouldn't advise anybody to invest now. But crypto is definitely a cool tool. I've learned a lot over this 5-year period. I've learned a lot. I think crypto is definitely worth looking into. If you got an extra, I would start with at least 2 grand. And I would just play it safe at first while you learn it. So I would stay, if you're new to crypto, I would stay within the top. I would play around in the top 25 coins by market. Well, not by market cap. Like if you go on one of the crypto sites, it'll have a list. It's in order. It's a numbered list of and obviously the number one is Bitcoin, is the number one crypto. But yeah, I would stay somewhere in the top 25 while you learn the ropes, buy low. So like, okay, for example, let's see, if I was new, I would tell somebody to take $2,000. So I would put $400 in 5 coins. And I would buy, how can I put this? Usually crypto drops anywhere from, well, let me not say crypto. Usually Bitcoin drops in a bear market, like I think 50 to 70%. Let me Google it real quick. And well, I won't get into the details of what I got going on in crypto, but let me check something. What's the average percentage that Bitcoin drops in a bear market? Oh, 60 to 80%. So you're not going to catch the exact bottom, just like you're not going to be able to sell the exact top. But how can I put this? This is probably a safe general rule then. Yeah, trading coin for coin could get messy. I get it. You just got to know what you're doing. I don't know how much experience somebody has, but learning what I learn now, I would definitely stay on the first page of CoinMarketCap for sure. I mean, I said the top 25, and I'm going to stick to that top 25. And if you want to get a little risky, go in the top 50. But yeah, your first crypto cycle, I wouldn't step outside the first page. And I would stick to, oh, salute Rutherford. Salute Rutherford. I would stick to the coins that been around and they're tested and proven that they're probably not going anywhere anytime soon. The Bitcoins, the Solanas, the Avalanche, Chainlink. It's certain coins that are just staples in crypto and been around for so long, and they're pretty stamped. I mean, they're not fail proof, but they're pretty stamped. They've been around a long time. Now, where you go to mess up in crypto is when people talking about, I found the new 100x, I found the new 50x, the new 30x. This is the best rule of thumb when you're just getting in crypto. Don't listen to anybody who's talking about more than a 10x max. If somebody's saying something about a 15, 20x, just don't even listen to them no more. Especially if somebody talking about a 30, 50, 100x, just block that person. If they saying anything about a 50x, 30x, 20x, 100x, block them. Like, now don't get me wrong. I'm just on a tangent now. I'm sure I lost everybody now. How many people we got in here? Oh, we still got 31 people in here. Anyway, here's the thing. Knowing what I know now, if it's your first cycle, just try to get a 3 to 5x and just call it. I mean, it depends on. It also depends on how much you're putting in. If you're putting 2,000 in, I would just try to turn 2,000 into 10,000. I would try to get a 5x, but it's up to you to decide. I would say a 3 to 5x. I wouldn't go for like a 7, 10x on your first crypto cycle. So when Bitcoin drops about 60% from its all-time high of that cycle, I mean, I know I'm getting jargony, but it's not that complicated. I think Bitcoin's high was 120 something. I don't know. Y'all, somebody in here could probably tell me. I think crypto's or Bitcoin's high of this cycle has been like 120 something. So if I had to give general advice, I would say when Bitcoin drops to, so if it, let's just look it up. Fuck it. I don't want nothing to pop up that will give any information. I'll be right back. Yeah, Rutherford. Yeah. Don't get discouraged. We all take losses when we first fucking with crypto. It's a part of the learning process. I get it. A lot of people they'll get scammed out of some crypto because they just didn't know what they were doing, or something will go to zero and they'll just say fuck crypto, it's a scam. I get that, but I wouldn't call it a scam. It just depends on what crypto you fucking with. I mean, it's risky. It's super fucking risky. I'll just say that. So I wouldn't invest more than you can afford to lose, would be my general advice. I mean, obviously, I know nobody wants to lose $20. I get it. But when you're first getting into crypto,
This concept of I can do better.
I remember that.
85% who were close to women were really out of the women's league. The only thing that kept a woman in a league was because she looked a little cute and she might suck a dick. That was it. At least 85% of men who were pushed. 100% of women were out of the league for real. Like on some real shit, not just looking cute for that 5 minutes.
I'm winning any motherfucking way I can.
Character levels, intellect levels, the man's out of her league.
Bad. All right, I probably lost everybody now, right? All right. So let's take a look. So what was I about to say? Let's just look at Bitcoin. What was the all-time high? All-time high says it was was it 119? Okay, 120. So what's 60% of 120? I know 50% is fuck, wait. Hold on. Just wait. 120, so 60,000 Bitcoin would be a 50% drop. Oh. What is 80% of 120? I should have been able to say that off the top of my head, but oh well. What is 80% of 120? So 96. So it could go down to like a 24,000 Bitcoin technically, which that's fucking crazy. So but it can happen. It can happen. But there's no way to know when the bottom is for sure. So that's why they say to dollar cost average in. That's why they say the dollar cost average in. Um So if I was giving somebody some advice, I don't fucking know. I'll just say that. It's hard to advise people on this. I'm not a financial advisor. But what I will say is there are some good YouTubers, but you have to be careful about who you follow on YouTube. There's a guy named what is it? What is his name? Fucking he really is good. If you listen to him, if you follow him far as when the bottom is, um, I think it was really good. See if I can find him. Fuck is his name? Is it Jeff Pizzazzo? Do anybody know who I'm talking about? Fuck is his name? I don't know what his. I'll get back to y'all on him. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When you get into crypto, you got to be kind of have balls. That's why they say don't invest what you can't afford to lose. I wouldn't put your life savings in the shit. But if you got 10,000 in a bank account, I think it could be worth it to play with 2,000 just to get your beak wet and get this crypto shit figured out. Maybe play in the top 10% when the sentiment is just shit. I mean, they say you're supposed to buy when everybody else is panicking and sell when everybody is wait, hold on. Buy when everybody is panicking and sell when everybody is acting like it can never go down again. But see, it's also tied to the broader financial markets too. So you also got to keep your eye on what's happening with what is it called? The rate hikes and all that type of shit. Like it's a whole thing you got to consider. But when the news is saying is crypto over, that might be a good time to start buying. Oh, let me tell y'all a good judge of when to buy. They say you're supposed to dollar cost average in, so you don't just put all your money in at one time and then it drops 50%. See, that's what scares people. Like if let's just say you put, $2,000 in tomorrow, all your whole 2,000 in, and then it could drop another 40% over the next few months, and then you ready to fucking you're ready to sell all you ready to sell everything and call it a scam and never fuck with it again. Let me it's something called the crypto fear and greed index. You're supposed to buy when the crypto fear and greed index is let me see if I can pull it up. Wait, can y'all hear me? Can't hear me? I think I got a donation and I didn't acknowledge it. Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, I remember that girl. She was a hoe. For show.
Okay, yeah. So what I was saying is, if you're gonna dollar cost average in, which is I think is the proven best way to invest, is dollar cost average in. You're supposed to buy in the red and kind of sell in the green. Buy in the red, sell in the green. But let me tell y'all what I would do. Because technically, Bitcoin could go back down to 24,000. That's a long way down from 88. That's a long ass way down. Now, see, when you're fucking with the top 10 coins, maybe not the top 10, because some of these are stable coins. I mean, I don't know if you don't know anything about crypto, you'll learn that early what stable coins are. But let's just say the top 20. When you're staying in the top 20 coins, top 25, we'll say. Like, I had to report some scammers impersonate my 2 dates and fiancés for past 2 months and years, bro. Shoot my boy. Wait, what? I reported them from Twitter IG. All right, that sounds confusing. Oh. Let's just take a look at Chainlink real quick. Yeah, I mean, if I'm done with the dating shit. So if y'all anybody who want to leave, because after I get done talking about this shit, I'm gonna ride out. Um, take a look at Chainlink. Right. So at the lowest of the lows, Chainlink was what price? Or what's the yeah? Let's just look at the market cap. So at the lowest of the lows in 2022, the lowest it went was a 2.73 billion market cap. So if you would have bought all your Chainlink on June 13th, 2023, so you would have went from 2.73 market cap. And then if you would have sold on December 17th, 2024, that would have been a, let's see, let's just call it from 3 billion to 18 billion. So that would have been a 6x. So from June 23 to December 24. So in 18 months, you would have 6x your money. It's not going to go like that in real life. You know, buy at the bottom and sell at the top. It don't work that way. Let me tell you something right now. Don't work that way. You got to go through all these ups and downs to get to the promised land. And a lot of people are just going to sell out while it's making all these ups and downs. But anyway, the point I was going to make is, so let's take a look. The lowest of the lows was a 2.73 billion market cap. Chainlink's a pretty popular crypto that probably isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So this is one of those ones you could feel a little safer. It's still risky as fuck, but you can feel a little safer with it. So what I would do is Let me put it like this. Excuse my whatever you call what I'm doing. Let me see what the price was at the lowest of the 23 lows. The price was lowest of the low, it was $5.26. Highest of the highs was 27. So let's just call it a 5x. So let's just say the lowest of the lows, it was $5. At the highest of the highs, it was $25. So 5x. So what I would do is wait until it went to, let's say I waited till it got to $10 before I start investing. See, okay, I'm contradicting myself. I told y'all that you should dollar cost average in, and you probably should. But I'm stupid when it comes to this shit. I just do what I want to do and hope for the best. Well, maybe I shouldn't said that because why would y'all listen to me if I just said I'm stupid? But I just want to make a point though. If my buy point for Chainlink was $10 and I wanted to put all my $2,000 in the Chainlink when it got to $10, or even if I had a strategy like, okay, when it get to $10, I'm gonna put 1,000 in, and then maybe wait till it get to 7 or 8, and I'm gonna put the other 1,000 in. Let's just say something like that, right? I'll give this. This is better. Let's just say if I said I'm gonna wait till it get to at least $10, and then I'm gonna put my whole 2,000 in. So this is how you gotta look at crypto. Now $10 is double of what it was at the all-time low. So my logic would be this, and not saying it can't go past its all-time low the next time, but this would be my logic. I'm gonna put 2,000 in at $10. In a realistic worst case scenario would be that it could drop another 50% from when I put my 2,000 in. Now that will scare a lot of people. If I put my 2,000 in at 10 and over the next 3 months it go to 5, and now my $2,000 is $1,000, a lot of motherfuckers would just sell like, oh, this shit a scam. It went down 50% in 3 months. I'm selling. You can't really have that mentality. 50% losses are common in crypto. So if a 50% loss is going to scare you off, then yeah, maybe crypto isn't for you. But see, the logic in my mind is I'm willing to take that 50% loss from 2,000 to 1,000, and if I just wait and be patient, when crypto come back and it go from $5 to $25, I'm still gonna get my, well, in that case it would be a 3x. But you get my drift. So I would be willing to risk losing like $1,000 to make 4,000, $4 or $5,000, if that makes sense. But yeah, patience is definitely a big part of crypto, and just having balls and being able to see yourself lose a 50%, see yourself lose 50% and still hang in there. But let me get off here. I just said a bunch of nothing. But the overall point I want to make is crypto is definitely worth looking into, I think. But I'll catch y'all on the flippity flip. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play an asshole on the internet, and I have never done anything remotely wrong my entire life ever. But hold on, before I go, I want to look at one more real quick. Avalanche. All time low, it was, let's just say $10. All time high was $60. So that's a smooth little 6x. Oh. So let's see. All time was $60. It's $12 now. Excuse me. So let's see. Wait. All time low was, it's almost at its all time low. I mean, not quite, but see, now this may be a good bet. Now, see, this is something that may be a good bet. I don't know if I would be mad at this bet. So you definitely got to pay attention to the prices and stuff and how far it fell before you start looking to buy crypto. Now, see, this is not crazy far off from the bear market lows, right? So this is almost a good buy even right now. I mean, granted, it can go to zero. You always got to keep that in mind. There's no guarantee this shit can go to zero in 6 months. But all things considered, based on the history and based on the fact that I just believe that Avalanche is gonna be around for at least another cycle, and probably will do good in the next cycle. I would maybe buy this if this went down to like $10. That might be a good buy because okay, because what's 1 times 6? So this would be the logic, real quick. So if Avalanche goes down to 9 something dollars in the next 3 months, the logic is this. If I put $2,000 in it when it get to $9.50, I would be willing to hold on to it if I lose another 50%. So if it went from $9 to like $5, I would be willing to just still hold on to it because the upside would be it would turn my 2,000 into 12,000 if it go back to all-time highs. You see what I'm saying? So I would risk losing $1,000 temporarily to gain, $10,000 in a year or two, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm out.